1, 2, 3 in the place to be. I'm your host, Adam Mill. To the left of me is Cuz the Governor. To the right is Ty, the man off the grid. Skills Mecca will be here soon.
Okay, so check this out. This is what listen. Respectful. Listen, this is what I'm saying. The reason I don't have a lot of people up here at the show is because I know a lot of people aren't initiated when it comes to talking to men of a certain mind state. And I don't believe you knew what you was doing when you said something about dick sucking, brother. I
apologize.
Hey, bro, I appreciate that.
I apologize.
I appreciate that because this ain't no show. The last thing I want to do is get into it with you physically. But I have a switch.
I do too. I'm a man.
Just like you respect your switch. I respect your switch
too.
Okay, good. I'm glad, brother. It ain't no fake shit right here.
Absolutely, I'm with it.
We straight. I respect your switch, brother. And I'm saying a lot of people don't know the way I was brought up. You can't step to men like that. So I'm not checking you. I'm just trying to let you know
we good.
That when we talk to each other a certain way, like if dick sucking is brought up, that's just like pissing on my shoes. I could get back straight. We just when I said your end, it wasn't phony.
Listen, I get into it with my homies. I get into it with my brothers. I don't have no sisters. I got three brothers, and we scrap it out. I scrap with my nephews. It is what it is, and then we shake hands and we keep it moving. Once we have a disagreement and we get it out of our system. So if we good, then we good.
I'm good.
I'm with it. Let's get to the conversation.
That's why I tried to explain myself right there, because I'm like, this man probably don't even know that my mind is set up, Anton. My mind is set up when people do things like throw I call it backdooria on my show. Mm-hmm. When people throw that at you, it's a set off. And I'm saying like, I don't believe that you tried to disrespect me now that I've been talking to you. I don't believe that. I believe that you are the way you are. I am the way I am. And it can clash if people are not educated on how to be around each other, because men can go to war over misunderstanding.
He's throwing an intellectual shot.
What am I doing?
So without saying it, he's basically saying, oh, you from a different space, so you don't get the way that we move over here.
Over here or anywhere in the United States of America, and that's not a black thing. I'm talking about Caucasians, Hispanics, and Asians understand the respect level men must have when they're in front of each other, because it can trigger war. That's all I'm saying to you.
I understand everything that happens when it happens. I'm a chess player. That's what I've been playing my entire life. Maybe you walked into something that you wasn't expecting.
I don't go with.
Maybe I knew what you was gonna do before you did it.
Maybe. But I tell you what, that's a dangerous game to play, especially if you got a life that you live in. Mm-hmm. Because I'm telling you, man, there's a lot of people in the cemetery that didn't know it was gonna happen like that fast. That's out here. I try to walk under the code. There's a code out here.
No, you don't. And that's why I said...
You say I don't walk under the code?
No, you're hypocritical. I told you that to your face.
The whole world is hypocrite, but what are you talking about?
You're a hypocrite. You're a hypocrite when it comes...
I believe you.
When it comes to specifically you moving by a code.
I don't understand what you're saying.
Because you think that you can say what you want to say when you want to say it, and that people are supposed to respect the way that you move, but I don't think that you move the way that you're supposed to anyway.
I want this thing to be studied, because here's the truth. Brother Anton is talking about everybody else but himself and white men. This is a fact.
I like this chat. Let me tell y'all why I like the chat.
Everything but himself
no.
and white men.
No, listen, I told you I want to come back and have a full conversation about it. Or we can talk about it right now. I ain't got nothing better to do.
Study this episode.
Shout out to
shit on Caucasian males.
Shout out to
shit on
himself. I don't shit on nobody.
Yeah, you shitted on black people. You shitted on motherfuckers.
I feel like I shitted on you. To your face.
Careful shitting on me, because I feel like you're talking shit again.
You're not talking shit. I'm telling you.
You shitted on me to my face, but that shit lead to danger.
Please stop
Trust me.
The tough talk. I got security. You got security.
I ain't got security. They're my people.
Who?
You gotta hire a motherfucker to be with you.
Absolutely. I'm always gonna hire somebody.
You better.
100%.
How you be talking?
Boy, stop talking.
Homie, you
just said that
you're not talking tough. I'm talking to you straight up.
Why are you so?
You said you disrespected me in my face. And then you act like it's all good.
Disrespected you to your face. So I'm confirming what you said. You felt disrespected. So I am telling you that I disrespected you if that's the way you felt. Is that not what you said? You said that out of your mouth. And so I apologize when you said that you felt disrespected.
No. The reason you said you disrespected me in my face.
You don't accept the apology because
You still come about everybody else except yourself and white men.
Telling you what I said, you felt offended by it, so I apologize. All I'm doing is rehashing the conversation that happened. Why are you so easily offended?
You still talk about me? It sounds like I'm arguing with
because I'm right.
See, I'll be around bitches and they tell me about myself all the time. He gone.
No.
That shit don't hurt no feelings. It's probably better this way.
Because I just proved my point.
Be down. So you proved the point.
Pause,
Oh, man. You just gone, man. You gone. You done did this.
Okay. So, I think we saw that part already. I mean, I really wanted to discuss the beginning of Boy Holcomb was mentioning the young lady that lost her life tragically by an ICE agent, shot to death, trying to elude danger. Miss Renee, what's her last name, fellas? I'm sorry.
Renee, Good.
Goods. Sorry about that. Miss Renee Goods was shot to death by an ICE agent, and she was afraid for her life. And when Corey Goods, I'm sorry, I gotta do a lot of editing. When Corey Holcomb mentioned Miss Renee Goods, Anton Daniels' response was, F her. That's it, F her.
Yeah.
This young lady has a father, she has children, she was also married, so she had a significant other. And for someone to just say, F her, like that, not sorry for the loss, or as Ty would say, explain things with critical thinking, analyzing. This is a human being who had a life, had loved ones who cared for her, and she was a staple in the community. And she was innocent. She was an American citizen. And for you to just say, F her, it's like crazy to me. I can't wrap my head around that. And then, Corey Holcomb also mentioned ethics. You have a lot of smoke about Black people, white men. He said, he was skating around a conversation. I wanted to put that backdrop in, that little backstory. That's the part that we missed, right? We all know that Anton Daniels is a Black MAGA. He's a strong Trump supporter, strong supporter of left, right wing. I'm here to tell you that left, right, or conservative or in the middle. That's not the discussion of today's topic. But we're just discussing Mr. Anton Daniels and Corey Holcomb. Daniels is a strong right wing person. He's a Trump supporter. He's a Black MAGA. That says a lot as far as his views, certain things. Before we discuss the video, let's discuss the video. I was telling Ty earlier, when someone like Anton Daniels come on your show, me personally, I know I'm not equipped to have argument with certain people with certain caliber, and this is not to downplay or to uplift Mr. Anton Daniels. I'm just not equipped to to debate with certain people, because someone like Anton Daniels, he is a rage baiter. He's an internet troll that know how to pull on the strings of Black people. So me personally, if I had the reach and the wallet that Corey Holcomb had, I would hire someone like a Mark Hill to counter argument his ignorance and make him look foolish. That's just me. You get what I'm saying? Corey Holcomb does not strike me as a person who's intellectually qualified to debate. And this it shows in this video because all I'm saying is a bunch of old uncles at the barbecue arguing over, name calling. You told me to go to your manhood. You told me I was a female dog. It just took away the whole thing of why Anton Daniels, the reason why he was here, to debate certain issues concerning Black people and people calling him a coon. But, and genius almost, because Anton Daniels said out his mouth, I'm a chess player. I knew who I was dealing with. I prepared myself, and you did not prepare yourself for me. So I already knew that to avoid me being, I'm already criticized as a coon on public social media, right? And you supposed to be the corner opposite, for the Black people. I'm gonna distract the audience from that, and we're gonna have at the barbecue uncle fight at the barbecue. Boy Holcomb is 57 years old. I'm not sure how old Antoine Daniels is. Internet.
Yeah, I mean, all right. So that whole thing about I'm looking at some of the things that were said, saying, excuse my language, you sucking the dick of Black people, right? That's a big accusation, and I personally, like, I understand they kind of it's like the cat calling the kettle black, like, because if he accuses him that, just like the guy Holcomb pointed out, well, you doing the same thing for white people. You never call out them white boys when they and he's always completely aligned with MAGA agenda. So it's like the same thing. What you talking? And like I you know I understand like his the idea is like he probably didn't know that would be a offensive and so on and so forth. But um and I guess kudos to him that he kept the same energy to some degree. But because he did, say the same things in his face, but I don't know.
You don't think that Anton Daniels outwitted and made Corey Holcomb look weak on his own show? Like just raised him to the point where he had, just all logic left the door. And not only that, if we looking from a testosterone, mono to mono type thing, anytime a man invites you to his private parts, and what I seen in the video,
I mean, I mean, if you up there telling another man he's sucking dick, I mean, you going out of normal discourse at that point. You know what I mean? Like that's you being disrespectful. Like, so it's better like on his side to, like, I guess, explain instead of double down on that, Antoine Daniels, and playing in the man's face. You know what I mean? Like I think he mentioned that. It's like you're playing in my face right now. Just kind of address why do you feel that way? But I mean, on his side, you still do need to keep your composure when someone says that, and
I don't think Corey Holcomb had his composure. I think that here's the thing. Cited when
I couldn't hear you for a second.
hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. This is what the internet is saying. The internet is saying this is why Corey Holcomb lost. Not looking at it from an intellectual standpoint, just with no intellect. They're looking at, y'all can hear me?
We hear you.
Okay, they're looking at it where Anton Daniels, again, if we can, y'all can agree, want to show the rage bait him and the distract, right? You, the opponent. So I would say again, that Corey Holcomb was not prepared. he's not equipped to debate. So he should have brought someone up there that can counter Anton Daniels. So when Anton Daniels invited Corey Holcomb to his private area, Corey Holcomb jumped up in his face as if he was going to swing or do something physical. And Anton Daniels said, "Let's go in the back. Let's do this here. Let's not clickbait. You know, let's not clickbait this. Let's go in the back and handle this like men." And Corey Holcomb did not do it. So that let me know Corey Holcomb, you know, say it again, say it again. No, you only got to say it once. The man really want to go time is green light.
Yeah.
One time. You ain't got to keep, say it again, say it again, say it again. So Corey Holcomb and this whole back and forth lost credibility. You know, what social media is saying, he just lost credibility.
Yeah, I mean, he at least tried to hit it on, you know, I guess approach it from some intellectual part because he said you dance around it, and that's why I lose respect for you. Don't dance and kiss Caucasian Caucasian asses in front of me. So he tried to address it at least. He just lost his composure, and yeah, I see what you're saying. Like if he goes to the background, if he's invited to do it off camera, and you know it's just kind of posturing in front of the camera, and I guess what Daniel says, "You not that tough," does ring true.
Especially if, and I'm gonna go quick, especially if your whole brand, Corey Holcomb's whole brand is speak and be a tough guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
His brand is based on speaking what he want to speak, speaking his mind, and being a tough guy. And then Todd Daniels exposed that, and that. God, what you think?
I remember the last time Corey Holcomb made it like everybody was talking about him when he was going at the Just Hilarious. You know what I mean? So that was one of them situations where it was looking like he was bullying her. You see what I mean? So
right.
now you sitting at this jump looking at these two dudes the same size. You see what I'm saying? And they sitting in each other's face. And you're not seeing the same type of, you know what I mean? They was shaking hands at one point, like, I apologize. Okay, I'll take that. You know what I mean? But it was like Corey Holcomb, he was emotional coming into this thing. So I don't know if they expected to legitimately debate or what, but I just could tell that this was an emotional individual going through this. So he wasn't thinking through all this. He was just reacting with emotion, which is the thing that Anton Daniels knew exactly how to hit because, you acting emotional. Now all I got to do is just counter. And I could just hit you with a little quick jab. That's all I got to do, and you'll spaz your own self out. You see what I mean? So that's what a lot of happened in the way when you watch this whole thing, and then when it pretty much devolved into the point that he making his little comments and the threats on him, not the threats, but the insults on the way out. You already know that he lost. You know what I'm saying? So I think it was just one of them type of things. Anton Daniels is a character. So is Corey Holcomb. Both of them are characters. You know what I mean? Both of them serve their purpose. And they cater to their particular audiences, you know what I mean? And they both have done well with what they've done, you know what I mean? I'm not a fan of either, you know what I mean? I've watched both, I've agreed with both at times, I've also disagreed with both, so, you know what I mean? So I just think it was just one of them type of things where these two individuals, their egos and everything else got into the way of whatever they wanted to talk about, and it just boiled over, and we got to see it live.
Right.
Let me say this real quick about Anton Daniels. I don't know too much about Corey Holcomb. I watch little clips or whatever, but I actually subscribe to Anton. Like you said, Gov, some things I agree with, some things I don't. But, you know, he has been circulating the coon word. And that's another time in another discussion. You get what I'm saying? You can agree.
But I think a lot of this is a lot of that is whatchamacallit too. I think everybody's stuck in the whole coon versus anti-coon thing. Is like they stuck back in the 1800s in a way. You know what I mean? Things are really complicated to another level now. So people are still stuck in that. You've already lost.
Yeah. Because no matter, look at this network. No matter how, and we have, I believe we put out a lot of things that's, in my opinion, that you know, either try to compromise or find out about our own people, or we try to, side with our own people. But the minute we make a video doing the
Yeah.
And that social media is very funny, man. You can make 100 videos. It's Corey Holcomb. It's Anton Daniels would say to Corey Holcomb, up to the penises of black people. Then he flip. So your own people can turn against you, call you cold.
Right.
And with your 200 videos.
Right. Think about Kevin Samuels. Let's go back to him. You know, nobody paid him much mind when his content was basically geared to dudes, talking to guys about what they need to do and get themselves together. They trying to date and all of this in the world. You know what I mean? It wasn't until it turned to he was going to focus on what the women were doing. That's when the algorithm picked up. That's when he blew up. You see what I'm saying? So it was like all of a sudden everybody was like, oh, he only pick on the women, but he had been picking on dudes for years if you followed him, which I didn't, but I happened to see the old videos back when he blew up to see where he come from. So same thing. A lot of these things happen, like both of them could do content on one type of thing or another. But until you do something that's really going to poke that bear, you know what I mean? No one's going to get any traction. They want something that's going to do that. See, they love to see this. The fact that these two got into it and almost the other day about to go to blows, that got both of they, you know what I'm saying? They both was over there circulating in everybody's eyes for a minute. So it depends on what they do with it.
I know that shit. I know that shit, yeah.
What I call it?
The volcano from out of Iceland that come to take over the rap game like the white man. Hiller than Hitler, photobomb and Yahoo, read it on missile. Watch me do it like the Pointer Sisters. Slip arsenic in your corn liquor. Two bigger L's than that Aubrey nigga. From Pappy Mason to Pastor Mason, the church is vacant. Preacher with Bobby trapped in the basement. I'm laughing, just imagine the Sleepy Beauty had herpes.